Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! So, I have some pretty good news. I feel amazing. We are starting a stream, my throat is not tight. I think I finally figured out what the deal with that was. It is the cold weather we are having right now. It is cold and that is affecting my voice because I am not drinking as much water during the day. Because I don't get thirsty whenever the weather is cold. So I have been making an effort to do some more drinking of water during the day, and that means I am going into the stream with my throat not being so dang dry. So, that is some really helpful information and knowledge to be taken advantage of. Next, I'm kind of curious, how far along is Beer Force coming along? Still needs more time. So, probably not going to actually be hatching this week. Apparently, despite being in this stage of development, it is still pretty early on in this stage. So, no reason to get excited for that yet. Now then, as for the here and now, we are currently inside Team Rocket's base in Mahogany Town. Because they are taking advantage of, like, radio signals. They're doing this ham radio thing over to Lake of Rage and forcing the evolution of various Pokemon into, apparently, Farfetch'd. They are being evolved into Farfetch'd. That's kind of unfortunate. But now we have the password we need in order to get through this door to deal with the machine that is causing this infuriating signal. The door is closed. Rubber Boy entered the password. The door opened. Stripeback says, calling it now, you'll have reached red, and Beer Force still won't have hatched. I'm betting we'll at least have him hatch before the Elite Four. Hold it right there. We can't have a brat like you on the loose. Did that say loose or lose? It's harmful to Team Rocket's pride, you see. However strong you may be, you can't take both of us at the same time. Sorry, baby. Now get ready to be thrashed. Well, where have you been? Hey, don't be so selfish. Spread the fun around. What? You had an accomplice? Where is your sense of honor? You were just about to both attack me at the same time. What honor are you talking about? As the interim boss in place of Giovanni, I'll show you how wrong it is to meddle with Team Rocket. The interim boss, but unfortunately, as I said before, no boss music. Also, we unfortunately don't actually get to fight alongside Lance. You do in the remakes, which is pretty cool. But not here. Okay, so Stripeback's not able to do much against Haunter, but should have switched out. Should have totally switched out. Sorry, Stripeback, you are hosed. You can't attack this thing, and it's immune to your attacks. Unless Mean Look is not effective whenever the opponent is asleep. Nope. The only way out of this situation is for you to faint. Cuts down half its HP and put a curse on Stripeback. That is certainly a move that was introduced in Generation 2. Cut half of your HP, and it's like a super poison on your opponent. Unless they can get out of battle. Unfortunately, Stripeback cannot get out of battle. What a time for you to be randomized to a haunter. There was no way out of that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I've got your back, Beer Force, or Stripeback, because we were talking about Beer Force, but in actuality, you're Stripeback. Stripeback is asking why I was having you use Pound, because there wasn't really any other option anyway, so might as well have used Pound. And there we go. You have been avenged, Stripeback. Now I'm gonna let somebody else deal with this. Let's see... Matti, Girafarig... Well, Matti's in the best position right now, so guess it's gonna be Matti. Ooh, in fact... That's not gonna be helpful for me. Stripeback says, could have sung to her. Well, yeah, but... wouldn't have mattered. You can't hit that ghost, and you were stuck in battle because of Mean Look. Well, I suppose singing probably would have been helpful for me coming in. Also, good news! That double team did nothing to help. Even better! Well, couldn't quite one-hit it. So, though, it is definitely weak to these rocks. Apparently so is Matti. Rather, Matti is weak against bug attacks. It's a good thing Leech Life ain't a strong bug attack. See, Matti? Even though you weren't born a Celebi, you are still turning out to be pretty dang helpful at this point. You really are strong. It's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket, you could become an executive. Not only an executive, a leader executive. By the way, considering that we aren't allowed to have phone calls down here, it almost makes me wonder if we wind up missing out on a mom phone call. This hideout is done for. But that's fine. The broadcast experiment was a total success. It doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. Yeah, and it apparently doesn't actually involve that experiment. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Foo 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 foo. Who laughs like foo 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 foo? I want to hear a person actually laugh that way. That did it. We defeated all the rockets here. But I'm concerned about the young guy I battled in the process. Oh, question mark? Don't worry about him. He'll come around eventually. Sorry, Roboboy. I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. You are a jerk. Why do that? Why make Roboboy go through all the work? This would have been so much easier if you had teamed up. There is no logical reason to hang back. Now all there is left to do is to turn off that odd radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. Why not just hyper beam it? That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. Or you could just destroy the machine. It's no fault of the Pokemon, so it makes me feel guilty. So blow up the machine! Robot Boy, let's split the job. This plan is stupid. Leave this site to me. Okay, who wants to do this? Matti says the electrodes are hooked up to the machine. So? We don't have to destroy the electrodes, just destroy the machine. Whatever. So, what are these going to be randomized to? Starting off, an Ekans. There's an Ekans powering this machine. How unfortunate for you. Matti says, exploding the machine would force feedback from the surge into the electrodes and make them self-destruct just the same. Okay, but this isn't Ekans. Huh, another poison type. Girafarig is having an easy time with this. Stripeback says powering it with what? Venom? Apparently. Although, you never know. Nidorinas can learn Thunderbolt. One more. I don't recognize that sound. Oh, it's a Murkrow. Interesting. So this machine is also using wind power. Oh right, it's Dark type, not Ghost type. Stat changes as in like buffs and debuffs, unfortunately. Dark type, Dark type, Dark type. I got Double Kick, that would kind of work, except you're also Flying type, so you're not necessarily weak against it. You know what? I bet this guy would be interested in finishing the job here, considering the forced evolution he had to endure. Hi there, Lit! Thank you for the resub! That is awesome of you! Couple of swords dances. And this should take care of this. The odd signal has finally stopped. The link should be back to normal. You're the hero! Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. Oh, I forgot about that. Which one was that? Oh, please tell me it's Waterfall. That's Whirlpool. Gosh dang it! Whirlpool sucks. Teach it to a Pokemon to get across wild water, but keep this in mind. You can use it out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. Robot Boy, the journey to becoming the Pokemon Master is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I see. No, you're right. If you would give up that easily, you would have never chased that dream in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again. Imagine if he knew that Roboboy was called Roboboy because he's a robot. Then again, maybe he actually does know that, and he didn't want to destroy this machine because that would be offensive to Roboboy. Well, at least he has some decency. Still think he should have actually helped us during the journey. Okay, we need antidotes. Where's some antidotes? Or poison cure berries? Those work too. Don't want my dad fainting. We're done fighting here, but fainting ain't fun. I'm betting that these tiles are still traps. Doesn't matter, shortcuts faster anyway. So, that takes care of that. Now then, time for something really important. After we heal. Because we kind of need to. We need to make our way back up this way. Team Rocket is no longer here to steal your money with toll prices. And instead, this guy is here. I got chased from my post by these thugs in black. I left this behind. It makes me uncomfortable. Could you take it away? Yes! Use this gate to avoid walking in the grass. Or riding in the grass, depending. So, TM36. I have been waiting for this. It is Sludge Bomb. An attack that may poison the foe. It is a poison type attack. And I want it. I so very much want it. And I'm able to take it. Thank goodness. Okay, so here's the thing about us Nidos. We are definitely versatile Pokemon. We can learn like Thunderbolts and Blizzard and... oh, what's another good one? Earthquake, of course. Surf. At least once we fully evolve, we can learn Surf. We can learn Bubble Beam before then, and Water Pulse. We are definitely versatile. However, in Generations 1 and 2, despite being Poison-type Pokemon, we kind of have some sucky options. We can learn Poison Sting. That's pretty weak. And we can learn Toxic, which is a damage over time attack, which is actually pretty potent, but the accuracy I'm not a fan of. And that's pretty much it. In Generation 1 and 2, you cannot learn Sludge Bomb, which is the reason why I wanted to randomize TM compatibility, so that I have a good chance of learning Sludge Bomb. And I am learning Sludge Bomb. Thank you. Now that I have learned that, I can go ahead and evolve. Even with the shuffled randomization, there was still a chance I wouldn't be able to learn Sludge Bomb, so I wanted to... I wanted to wait until this point to find out whether I can learn Sludge Bomb now. If not, then I would wait until I evolve and hopefully learn Sludge Bomb then. Alternatively, if I couldn't learn Sludge Bomb now, there was the hope that I would be able to learn Sludge Bomb once I do evolve. But I have now learned Sludge Bomb. Let's evolve me. This won't take too long. So how much experience do you get? 162? Yeah, another one of, another reason. It's another something. I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, another Pokemon. Yeah, you'll do. You will get me to evolve. Actually, I'm gonna back out of this first. Just in case something about the randomizer was botched, I'll save. Because I'm not 100% certain about what's going to happen. I kind of would have preferred to stick with the Jigglypuff. Nah, whatever. I'm 10 levels ahead above you. Yeah, I got this. Kick a bear and win. And here I go. Huzzah! I am a Nidorina now, and all is right in the world. Of course, as I stated before, Nidoran female is my favorite Pokemon, and under normal circumstances, that is what I would actually want to be. However, this being a randomizer, I decided to kind of let the randomizer dictate what my evolution would be. The only important thing is that I am now on the female side of the Nidoran line, and I am okay with this. Besides, I am a huge fan of transformation, and if I'm going to be doing this randomizer where you have randomized evolutions, I might as well let the randomizer do this to me, have a little fun with it. Instead of being a cute little poison bunny, I am now this beastly motherly figure. And I have a tail. That is kind of important. Let's get some Pokédex information real quick. Nidorina. Oh, I need to change the sidebar. First things first though, Nidorina, the poison pin Pokemon. 2 feet 7 inches. I now weigh 44 pounds. It has a calm and caring nature. Because its horn grows slowly, it prefers not to fight. I don't have a horn. That is so weird. A lot of these Pokédex entries reference Nidorina having a horn. I don't see a horn. In fact, I have even less of a horn than a Nidoran female. Okay, let me go ahead and get this set up properly. In hindsight, since I knew I was going to be evolving today, I probably should have had this ready ahead of time. Oh well, this won't take but a couple minutes. Not even that. Nidorina. Size 168. And position 1053, 518. And there we go. Yay! Matti says, could be thorn based on the spikes you've got. No, horn. It is saying horn. By the way, I have no idea what Nidorina evolves into. I have no intention of finding out during this adventure, though. Well, maybe after the adventure is over. After we defeat the final boss, I'll go ahead and evolve myself. Ah, Wheezing. You have caused me some trouble the last time I fought one of you. But now I am a Nidorina. I am stronger. And you are a lower level. Not quite able to take you down with one confusion. Still though. Okay, just real quick, wanted to come back to you. Lake of Rage is back to normal. The Magikarp have returned. I sincerely doubt that. I may yet realize my dream of seeing the world's largest Magikarp. Do you have a rod? Please help me if you do. Okay, so this is a little bit of an optional thing to do. You could fish here for Magikarp, and eventually, if you catch one, you can bring it to him, and if the Magikarp is big, he will reward you. I forget with what. Probably something like a super potion or something like that. It's not actually anything that special. It's just kind of an interesting little thing to do, a little distraction. And yeah, Magikarps apparently do come in a variety of sizes. The Pokédex entry is just an average size. In actuality, there is a hidden size, we'll say, a size that you can't actually find out until you bring the Magikarp to him. Out of curiosity, what happens if we fish here? We got Meowths. Okay, this is promising. Definitely gonna want to try to catch one of these Meowths. Catfish. We're gonna go catfishing in Kanto. Because I definitely want a Meowth on my team at some point. For now, though, we are going to go ahead and head into our first episode break to today's stream. And when we come back, we're going to fight some trainers here, because there are trainers here. Matti is asking, aren't we in Johto? Yes, but I'm talking about post-game. I'm going to catch different Pokemon for post-game, which means in Kanto, I'll be catching different Pokemon. And so the hope is, be able to catch one of those Meowths in Kanto.